Now then, YouTube, welcome back to some more Project Ozone 3. I nearly forgot the name of the pack there. Today's episode, we're going to be focusing more on some applied energistics. As you can see in the background, I've managed to get my crafting terminal up and running. Now then, YouTube, I'm the Soft Man, and welcome back to some more Project Ozone 3. Yes, guys, Project Ozone 3 is back. So today, in today's episode, we're going to work on a few things, but first and foremost, I need to tell you about what I've done in between episodes. I created one of these Solium katanas. Now, the reason why I did that was because it has the chunky modifier on there as well. I've stuck some sharper, I've stuck luck on there. I want mob chunks, and I want as many as I can because I wasn't getting any sort of passive mob spawning at all. So, and then I started making them up into tier 2 mob chunks. But then I had an epiphany. If we go over here, guys, you can see that my the biome that I'm currently in is an ocean biome. And of course, nothing spawns in an ocean biome. Apart from, obviously, stuff like, water things, if we were to make it like that. So I created another grassy area over here. And would you believe it, guys? Straight away, fluid cow, we've got liquid magma there, we've got liquid caramel, we've got steam, we've got a steam cow, and we've got resonant ender. That is an amazing cow right there. We've got loads of fluid cows there. Now, what I want to do with this, all these fluid cows are going to be extremely, extremely useful for us later on down the line. It's time we made some lassos, or lassos, lasso. These things. We're going to need XP to be able to craft this. Well, I've got tons of that, so that's absolutely fine. Golden nuggets and string, very easily achieved. In fact, we're going to make a few of these because I want to grab them up straight away. Wow, 30. We're down to 30 levels already. Let's grab what we can out of these, with these cows. We're going to set up a separate area. Not today, but we are going to be setting up a separate area for fluid cows so that, they are resources, guys. These are resources right here. Let's go and grab that, especially that steam cow. I wonder if that entity fluid cow, I wonder if it puts the right cow back down again. So that's the resonant ender one. And it seems to always want to put that back down, so that's good. Okay, I thought we might get different cows if we did that. Apparently not the case. So what we're going to do is we could just leave that, let it expand with more grass on there, and we'll come back later on with these fluid cows, of course, and create an area especially for all of this sort of stuff, which is going to be awesome. But as I said last episode, we are going to be working on the ME system today. That is what I want. That is what I desperately need. We're waiting on our Fluix seeds to get up to a 10-10-10. Once they're up to a 10-10-10, then things become a lot easier for us. This is expanded out. You can see that we're doing very well so far. Everything's like sort of expanding away, and when this is full, guys, this is going to look awesome. And we are going to automate this. There is such a thing, I think it's industrial foregoing. Here it is. There is a plant gatherer. There it is. The plant gatherer from industrial foregoing is something that we're going to want to be able to get, because this will go ahead and gather everything that, when it's fully grown, it will gather it for us, and then we can import it into the system. Everything's going to have some of the it's going to have emerald upgrades on every one of the storage drawers when we can afford it, but for the moment it will have the void upgrades as well, so that we don't get completely overrun with all of this sort of stuff. You can see it's plastic. We're going to need rubber. We're going to need dry rubber. We're going to need all of this sort of stuff, guys. It's going to be fantastic, and we get there eventually. That's the plan. But today we're going to grab some of this. And what are the recipes for this? It's just simply what it usually is, and that is the round circle. Awesome. So we've got 30 Fluix crystals just from that, and it stops us having to throw it into the water over there, which makes my life a lot easier. So what we were doing last episode, if you remember, guys, we were making the ME controllers The ME controller is up there. There's one single one up there. We're going to be making quite a few more, expanding all the way around on the underside of this platform that we've got here. That is a lot of ME controllers. We're not going to be doing them all at once, guys, because every single ME controller requires one of these engineering processors, and we've only got another 5 of them available to us straight off the bat. So what we're going to do is we're going to create... what are we going to do today? I've forgotten I've forgotten my train of thought, guys. We are going to grab at the rest of these engineering processes because also we're going to need to get leadstone. Well, we're not. Not conduit. They don't call them ducts. That's the one. We're going to get our hardened flux ducts. Now, this is the Invar, of course. Invar essence we can grow. It's a tier 4 seed, so I don't know if it's worth getting that at this moment in time. Because we are going to be moving as soon as we can onto Ender IO conduits. These are going to be the ones, guys, that are going to... Oh, these are the ones, because look at this output here, look. Maximum output of 2 billion RF per tick, basically, and that is what we're going to be aiming towards today, guys. We're going to be aiming to get towards some of these conduits here. Not aluminium, not gold, not copper, not silver, but the usual one, the enhanced energy conduits. Now, these energetic alloys, what would it be? It's another tier 4 one. Energetic alloys. That will do us 5,000 RF per tick, and that would be decent for us for our applied energistics thing here. So the energetic alloy, it will require an alloy. Oh, we can cast it, of course. Molten energetic alloy is destabilized redstone, molten gold, and energized glowstone. I think it'd be much easier doing it the other way though, and that is to use the alloy smelter. So we're going to go and grab ourselves the alloy smelter, and that shouldn't be... Oh, enhanced alloy smelter. What is this? I've never seen this before, but it looks like it's like a double-tiered thing. I've never seen that before, but we're going to go with just a normal one. We've got... Oh, my goodness. Hold on a second here, guys. It might not be the case. Iron, grains of infinity. Iron's easy enough to be able to make these infinity bimetal gears. But we need a dark bimetal gear, which means we need dark steel nuggets. Dark steel nuggets comes from dark steel, obviously. Induction smelter, which means we need steel. It used to be a lot easier, I know that much. Maybe Ender IO conduits are not the way that we've got to go for this one, but an alloy furnace. The alloy smelter, that's the one. Alloy furnace from nuclear craft. Well, dark steel looks like it's something that we need to get into as well. And we need the induction smelter, apparently. To be able to make this industrial machine chassis. Industrial dye blend, it doesn't matter about that. We've got all the dyes now. We've got dye seeds to 10, 10, 10, so that's fine. Crushed quartz is fine as well. Organic black dye. Industrially processed fossil plant matter with a natural washed out colour. Really? We need an alloy smelter. Not edible, avoid contact with the eyes in case. We need an alloy smelter to be able to make this organic black dye. Or is it just the fact we need a black dye just like by normal? Simple alloy smelter. This is the one, guys. I remember Ender IO changed, didn't it? So, simple machine chassis. We should be able to get the simple alloy smelter. Takes a long time though. Okay guys, I made the simple alloy smelter. It's down there and it's making up some of that energetic alloy for us so that we can use that as conduits. Now, I was looking at the inscriber earlier on. I was thinking, right, I'm going to automate it like this. I'm going to do it like this. I found an advanced inscriber from AE2 stuff. I've never used this. I don't know what it looks like, guys. I have no clue what this thing is. And you do need to make a couple of hoppers. I've got the stuff to be able to make them, so it's not too hard. Lovely. And let's make this, put it downstairs, see exactly what this requires. I've never seen this thing. Oh, it's a quest for it anyway. But I've never seen this thing ever before. It is completely and utterly new to me. It requires AE power by the looks of things, though. So, can we shove it on the front of this? Is that going to be able to keep up? Well, looking at this, locked, cannot be removed with automation. Can be removed with automation if no process is ongoing and the middle slot is empty. I have no idea what that means. This may allow us to be able to make multiples at once. That it will allow us to stack, and that we can just shove a load of stuff in and let it do a load of them all at once, and then not worry about it. That's my aim, at least, anyways. So we're going to grab some of this pure Certus quartz crystal, because we're going to aim for the calculation presses, of course. We need printed silicon. We need redstone. We've got plenty of that. In fact, we're going to go with exactly the amount that we're going to need. So silicon is in here somewhere. There it is. We're going to go with 63 of them as well. Imagine if we can make 63 calculation processes without worrying too much, guys. That would be amazing. And if that's what the Advanced Inscriber does, then I am all for it. How's this going? 6. It's really, really slow, guys. It's really slow compared to what it is normally. So if we shove all of them into there, it's not doing anything. That's because we don't have to press. God damn. We forget this all the time. Well, I do. You guys probably don't, but I certainly do. Have we got anything else spawning over there? We've got a sheep, guys! Oh, that's awesome. We're going to go and slap that in the face in a minute. So, we're going to need our... We're going to need all of these, basically. Let me go and grab them all. We're going to need calculation. We're going to need silicon. And we may as well go and slap these cows. Not these cows, these sheep, while we're here. We could keep them and breed them, of course, and have our own little sheep. But we don't need to. Everything that we can get from the sheep seeds, we can. Is it trying to kill me? Seriously? We did get a sheep chunk, so I'm quite happy about that. But don't forget, we can also combine raw mutton, I do believe, with the soul chunk to be able to get another one. So if we go and put this together, like that. Maybe it's wool, actually. Sheep chunk. If it's wool, then it'd be a hell of a lot easier. Oh, it is. Nice. Well, I think that will actually... Oh, I've only got 2, haven't I? Oh, no, I've got 3 tier 2 mob chunks. Oh, okay. Well, this makes things a hell of a lot easier for us. Slightly getting chucked off track here, but this will be very useful for us. Because that will allow us to be able to make 4 sheep chunks. And 4 sheep chunks means if we can get sheep seeds. These things. Sheep seeds, which is just tier 2. That, and that. I need one of you. I then need some of you. Like that. And I need that. Like that, and I need another 4 of them. No, I don't. Yes, I do. To be able to make sheep seeds. Oh, guys! Look at that! Sheep seeds! Not what I was expecting to get in today's episode, to be quite honest, but we've got completed another quest, so I can't moan. In fact, wait a second. I'm going to get that. So 1111. 1111. Bloody hell. That's one hell of a crop, that. That's fully grown as well. We'll sort that out in a second. Let's go back downstairs then and take a look at what we was continuing on with what we were doing, guys, before we got so rudely interrupted by those 2 sheep. We should be able to get everything we can from that sheep seed now, so I'm pretty happy with that. Silicon press goes in, and yes, we can have the full-on thing here. Now, can we actually take out of there? Not that we need to. I don't think we need to take out and put into a chest or anything at this moment in time. We can just let that go ahead and do its business, and we can get a full-on 63 stack of printed silicons, and then we can put them in with the calculation presses, of course, and get a full-on 63 stack of them, and then we could put everything together and get a full-on 63 stack of calculation processors, and that will do us for quite a while, guys. I'm going to do that off camera though. Okay, guys, this is going very, very slow. It's time to upgrade it, of course. Using acceleration cards, we can, if you can see it there, Advanced Inscriber is one of the things that we can put in there. We can put 5 of these in there if we really wanted to. I've made one of the calculation processors because we're going to need one of them to be able to make the acceleration cards. So, now we've got one of these, let's go ahead and grab one of the... I can't wait until we've got Applied Energy 6 up and running, guys, because this is an absolute pain. We need more iron. I do believe it's 3 pieces of iron for the acceleration card. So we need the advanced cards, which I'm missing 2 diamonds and a redstone. Let's grab that. I'm not missing a redstone, it's right there. I'm confused. Acceleration card. There we go. We got 2 of the advanced cards. And we need, of course, 1 of the Fluix crystals, which we don't have any in our inventory at the moment, but we will do very shortly, i.e. now. So, there's one... Oh, I should have picked up another one. There we go. Shove that there. That's the acceleration card. Shove that there. So we've got 2 acceleration cards now. That will go ahead and speed things up for us. Hopefully it will speed things up by a lot, but if not, we can always craft another one. I've tried to say create and craft at the same time then. We can always go ahead and craft some more of them acceleration cards. They're really not that hard. So, the calculation press with that crystal. Let's see how fast they go now. Oh, that's much better. Look at that, guys. Is it keeping up with power? It seems to be, by the looks of things. Yeah, seems to be keeping up with the power quite nicely. Brilliant. So that's going to go ahead and craft them a hell of a lot quicker now, which, yeah, we haven't got that much time to go ahead and mess around with. These energetic alloys are now crafted. And I'm surprised this isn't part of a quest. Maybe it is, and I just haven't actually done the prerequisites for these yet. Let's go ahead and take a gander, actually. So, no, it's not there. That's thingamabobbins. It's here. Simple alloy smelter. Apparently, a simple machine chassis. Because I've gone ahead and crafted it straight from my inventory and never let it tick over, it hasn't actually found it, which is... I mean, it's really annoying, but what can we do? Okay. Conduit is what we're after, this sort of stuff. Conduit binder. This is crafted with gravel, clay and sand. Clay isn't that hard to get anymore, as you can probably see. Sand, easy to get as well. And gravel. I think gravel we can get with one of the essences. I'm pretty sure we can. Dirt and stone. So we've got enough to be able to get loads and loads of gravel as well, actually. So we don't have to craft it using our hammer, which is always a good thing. Dirt and stone. Where are you, stone? Pretty sure you're there. Right, brilliant. So let's go ahead and grab a stack of that. We don't need all the rest. Beautiful. So now we want composite binder. This stuff. Awesome. A stack and a half. We just need to go ahead and smelt that up as well now into the binder we need. I'm wondering if we actually... Can we double this? Does this double? No, it doesn't. Unfortunate, but never mind. It's fast enough. I mean, this emerald furnace is quite nice. It would be good to get to the next level of things, but I think we need ender pearls to be able to do that. Have we got anything else growing in our... I say growing. Spawning in our... No? Oh, there's something there. I can see it on the map. Oh, it's a little wolf. Right, we can't have you going around killing stuff, I'm afraid. It's just not happening. We'll have to get some, maybe some shelves or some storage drawers in there. Right, you go there as well. You can go with the rest of that. Lovely. So, conduit binder, there's enough there to be able to go ahead and make some conduits for ourselves. These things, we get 8 per craft as well, so we've got 32, which I think should be enough. We're not getting any quest for this, which is really annoying. But it should be enough to be able to put into there. And eventually this will all be ME conduit, which I'm not too fussed about. But we're going to go ahead, slap it into the middle here, And is that right? Yeah, that's right. And there we go. That should have power in just 1 second. Let's go ahead. We want to extract, not insert. Good. And yes, look at that. We've got power. We have power going into here, guys. And of course, we want to insert, not extract. Nice. We've got power. Let's go ahead and configure this to just push. Output. No? Is that right? Is that the right way around? It didn't look like the right sort of arrows, but I think it is. We need to output the power into there. Brilliant! So that's a good start for us now, guys. This is a good start. So let's go upstairs, because from here... Actually, let's just double check on our... Yeah, it's finished. Nice. It's finished, guys. That's awesome. So we put that in there, put that in there, put that in there, and let that go ahead and make a load of calculation presses. We'll do the same for logic presses. We'll do the same for the other ones as well. So we're not constantly having to craft them all the time. And I'll do that off camera because, of course, it can be quite boring as that sort of stuff. Right, looking here, the best place for us to have, let me take this, would be right there actually. So here would be a good place to have our crafting terminal. Something there that will help us, and that's actually really, really good place to put it. So we're going to put that right there, and we're going to have it popping up into here. So the crafting terminal is going to be right there. So another one there. Lovely jubbly. Crafting terminal. This thing requires one of the calculation processes, a crafting station or a crafting table. Which I don't have the stuff on me to be able to do at this moment in time, but I will soon. A crafting table, and it requires one of the normal ME tables, by the way. Formation cores require all these logic processes, of which I'm going to do off camera. I'll be back when I've got the stuff to be able to do it. Okay guys, we should have everything we need to be able to go ahead and craft this thing. So I've got 2 annihilation cores, but I've done quite a few of these things because we're going to need a lot going forwards. Same with formation cores, so I've got them as well. Let me go ahead and make some room here because I am going to need an illumination panel, which I am apparently missing an iron ingot, which is very weird, but we've got it. We've got some... quests popping along in the background as well. But if we go ahead, we should be able to make that now. Nice. And then we should be able to make the crafting terminal. Woo! Okay. So with that now done, we can slap that onto the side of there. ME crafting table. The quest has popped up, which is fantastic to see. Now, we're going to go downstairs into yonder place down here. And then we are going to make some room here. So these originally all will go around here. So this actually won't be a problem. But for the moment, we'll go ahead and just... Whoops. Oh no, it's doing it. No idea why that is. I have heard something about maybe having the energy cell next to there. But... it might be worth bringing the advanced inscriber as well up there for the moment, upstairs, so that we can do all of our... Well, I think we've done enough on there anyways. So if we go upstairs, we're going to go ahead and get ourselves our first drive, which most of the stuff, to be honest, will be placed in storage drawers, so it won't be that much of an issue. But, oh, look at it, guys. Yay. We need a drive, though. We do need an ME drive. Oh, we can make a fixture. A drive fixture. That's interesting. So we need engineering. I think we've got everything there, guys. Can I craft that straight from my inventory here? No, I can't. I needed iron. Oops. That's not iron. Nice. So let's make our first ME drive, and I am indeed going to make a fixture. I mean, it's the first time I've seen that. I may as well give it a try, haven't I, guys? So we're going to make the ME drive fixture, and that will go ahead and I'm presuming that we can go ahead and just shove that there like this. Flat me drive. So that we can put them there. It's not got as many drives in there as what it would usually, but oh well, it's fine. So storage. This is where things start to get a little bit more complicated. We do need more quartz glass. These, we've got plenty of that. So we can go and grab our Certus quartz. we will probably want to grab some more. We'll definitely need some more redstone. That is for sure. So let's grab that. And Certus quartz, which is there. Was it all the way around for Certus quartz? It is indeed. Nice one. Redstone essence. It was everywhere to make redstone. Wow, that's a lot. That's a lot of redstone. But we're fine. Quartz glass as well. I've only got 4 left, which isn't too much of an issue. Can just shove that into there, I believe. I'll go ahead and make some more. No, it won't. Okay, let's... Oh my god, so much stuff. In my inventory, so much stuff. We needed that with... What was it for quartz glass now? Sand? Glass? I think it was glass, wasn't it? Yeah, that with actual glass. I've got some here. Lovely. So that should be more than enough for what we need here. So storage, let's go back to this again. We start with a 1K and we gradually work up to the 4K. So 1. Now, how many did we need for the 4K? 3. 2, 3. So there's 1. There's 2. There's 3. Brilliant. Oh, this is why I do things the way that I do. Yes, love it. So we've done that now. We get 3 of these, which gives us, well, we should have more than enough. Calculation pro. We haven't got any We have got calculation pro, so I did loads of them. 1K item storage. 4K item storage now, please, if you wouldn't mind. Give us that little ding, please. There we go, 4K item storage, which is fantastic. That's what we're after. We're missing iron. Wow, we've got so much rubbish in our inventory at the moment. I can't wait to get this sorted. 4K storage, and then that should give us... Oh yeah, I forgot they don't stack. Put them in there. Beautiful. Nice one. So what we can do now is we can start putting our 4K storage cells in there, which means we have places to put things eventually. Oh, yes. Now, I've got to be careful. I want to put things into here that I'm not going to have a barrel for. So the likes of the redstone, the likes of pure fluix crystal, actually they can go into there. Pure fluix crystals is not something I'm going to have a barrel for. But all of this stuff eventually will get automatically crafted, and that's when there was going to be a barrel for this thing. So it's going to be massive. I mean, it's going to be ridiculous what we're going to be having for a storage system. So the likes of the hunting frames, all this sort of stuff will end up in here, and we can pull from there and craft from there whenever we so wish, which is fantastic. Right, what I need to do now is make my life a lot easier, so I don't have to keep running into there to go and get some items that I do desperately need. I will go ahead and craft myself the storage bus. Now, I'm going to need 2 of these. Storage bus. These things. Just a normal one. Sticky piston and a normal piston. Okie dokie. Sticky piston, normal piston. I need a slime ball. I did say I was going to need 2 of these though. Let me get this stuff together, I'll be right back. Well, I'm quite glad I made all them formation cores and annihilation cores now, because I'm going to need a couple of these ME interfaces. We should be pretty much there with this now. Yeah, we are. So these ME storage buses, then, let's go ahead and do that. We're going to need a lot more glass cable though, the Fluix, the ME cable. Let's take a quick look at how we are to craft these. Now, I know it's quartz fibre, which is just normal nether quartz, or any sort of the powder with a load of glass. Wow. Okay, let's put that into there. Do we have any left over here? So that's crushed quartz, actually. We've got loads. So let's go ahead and make loads, because we're going to need a lot of this. Nice. So what we've got 15. And what do we stick it with? Well, Fluix, obviously. Which we've got, not the pure ones. I want the normal ones. We get 4 per recipe. So we've got just over a stack here, along with our ME storage buses. So let me just make a little bit of room for this. Lovely. So what we're going to do, and this is going to be difficult here because I'm going to have to, I actually have to build out over to this point. So, right, we don't need that block anymore. That can just disappear. So we stick that there, and we should be able to just put that on top there. And that now is reading into there, which is great. We can put the cobblestone back. Now, eventually, we're going to have one under this side as well, but we're nowhere near that much in the way of seeds yet, so we don't need to worry too much. Now, of course, we don't need to reach all the way to the top there because it will be part of our system, which is brilliant. This is going to make some people queasy, including myself. So let's pop down here. And over here. And you can just see where it's poking through there, and that's where all of the crafting things are. So let's pop through here. This is going to be difficult. Oh, I don't like this at all. Make sure that we're not spawning things as well. That would be nice. Well, we can't spawn anything anyway because I'm still on peaceful. Until I can get Woot sorted and get Woot up and running. Nearly there. This is quite a long way, actually. I'm glad I made a load of cables because this is ridiculously long. Right, okay, I think we should be more than here now. Not quite. 4 and... that should be okay. Lag spike right in the middle of this. This is not what where I want a lag spike, that is for sure. And that should be more than enough. So let's go and drag this down here. And underneath, like I said, underneath this is where all of the wires are going to be. So let me just really quickly do something that looks a little bit like that. So I'm slightly out. Just grab that back if we can. Now, what we should see when I've done this, guys, and when I've, you know, put this all together, we should see all of our items in our system. I'm actually going to want to pat that to one side like this. Brilliant. Yeah, just a little bit of an update. Nice. Nothing going to spawn. Looking good. So everything is connected now. Fantastic. Let's go and take a quick look in our system upstairs. And this is going to be massive for us, guys. This is going to help me able to sort everything out. I'm going to need some sort of basic storage area as well for all of our stuff. So, would you look at it, guys. Now, let me sort by number of items. I like to see what I've got the most of. And, yeah, so illumination panel can go away. But all of this, we should be able to stick this in. And it will actually get put into our area over there, rather than being put into the actual drive. So if we take a look at this, we've got 3 of 63 types. That's all we have in here. If we add this, we should see the same thing. 3 of 63 types. Fantastic. So that's going straight into there without me ever messing around, which is fantastic. So what I can do now is on my redstone essence, let's just double check this once more. That can go into there, and it should say 3 of 63 types. Wonderful. Well, in between episodes, what I'm going to do, guys, is create an area where we're going to have such a massive array of storage drawers. Not necessarily the big types of storage drawers. I would like to get the 4x4 types of storage drawers with some upgrades on there as well. And that's going to be our central area for all of our storage. And like I said, anything that is going to be stackable, like what the dirt is here, like what obsidian, we're going to be creating obsidian, that will be shoved into a storage drawer with the obsidian upgrade on there. You know, the void upgrade, so that we get so much obsidian and then it just deletes the rest of it. So we're not creating lag within our world. At least that's what the aim is going to be. Where is our storage system going to be? That, my friends, is a good question. I have no idea where I'm going to put it yet. It would make sense to probably put it on this side of the main island here, so that we've got access to the greenhouse and easily where our storage place is going to be. That would be a good way of doing it. But the good thing about doing it like this as well, guys, is down below here, in fact, I'm going to be placing it right here. Here is where our plant picking machine is going to be, and it's going to be able to pick all 4 of these areas in a 9x9 area. We'd have to do some upgrades and stuff like that, but it's going to be the same on this side as well. Either I can put it here facing that way, so it will pick up all the rest of them, or I could put it on the other side facing this way. I don't know, but that will go ahead and automatically pick everything up for us, which is great. But we're going to need to get obsidian upgrades, you know, the void upgrades on all of these storage drawers before we even think about doing something something like that. Guys, what an episode. I mean, it doesn't feel like I've got much done, to be quite honest. I need to get this, look, a simple machine chassis, just to see what happens, see if it actually picks up all of the other things that I've actually done. So let me grab 4 of them. Beautiful. That, and that. And if we get ourselves a simple machine chassis, third S is silent. How on earth did... I've definitely got one of these before, because I made the simple alloy smelter. Is that going to pop up now? No, it says requires and simple machine chassis. Maybe I've got to... No. Grains of bedrock. Ender ingot is apparently something I need. An iron and an ender pearl in a crafting grid. I thought this was the main thing that it started with. Requires and simple machine chassis. I've definitely made one of them. I have no idea where the heck this thing is trying to tell me to go from. I mean, there's a lot of stuff here to collect. I'm going to have to do that. Like I said, we will do that in between episodes, I promise you guys. I'm just trying to figure out where on earth I'm meant to be getting some of this stuff from. Enhanced combustion. Look at the state of these. Some of these things look awesome. And I can't seem to find it. So they're manufacturing. There's a load of stuff here, guys, that I've never seen before. And I will definitely be taking a look at some of this stuff. That is for sure. I mean, this sort of stuff here, simple crystals, this sounds really, really interesting. I just don't know what it requires. So that requires Twilight Forest to be able to be done first. I can't find it. For the life in me, I cannot see where it wants me to make a simple machine chassis. Oh, look at all this, guys. Soul Talisman, gas upgrade. We'll get all of this stuff. That is for sure. Quantum storage, blast resistant ME drives. That would be nice. Machine base. Nope, they're RF tools. Wow, there is so much to do. There is so much to do, and I cannot find anything. By the look of this, guys, I mean, this seems interesting as well, and I'm probably going to take a look at this. The portal something mod, I can't remember what it is, but you can transport items and through a portal or something like that. So I don't know if it's similar to what Tesseracts used to be and stuff like that. I have no idea. But anyway, I can't find it, guys. I cannot find it for the life in me where I need to do that simple alloy quest. I have no idea where it is. Maybe I've got to do it that way first. Unlock. Oh, there it is. Okay, so I do have to do the ender ingot first, which I can't because I don't think I have an ender pearl anyway. Have I got one? Really quickly before I end this episode. I mean, the easiest way of doing it would be ender pearl. And then doing that so I can very quickly see if I have one in any of my chests. I don't think I have any in these chests, but maybe I've got some in these chests over there by my mob killing machine. You never know, guys. Maybe I've got one out of a thing? I do. I've got one. There we go. If you don't know what, if you double click this, you get this yellow bar around it, and it sort of highlights the item that you are looking for. So I've got I've got 2 ender pearls. How awesome is that? And you just double click it to get rid of it again, guys. So let me try to sort this quest out, because that quest line is doing my head in. I've done so much on that quest line, and nothing's being counted at the moment. So we needed an ender ingot from ender. Is it extended crafting? Seriously? Thermal solars. Ender ingot. Does it? I'm hoping it classes as any ingot. We're going to give this a try. Is any ender ingot? Yes. Okay. Thank God for that. Right. Oh yeah, it still counts. Even when you do it, when it doesn't actually show it, it still actually counts. We have made the simple alloy smelter though, so I'm not sure why that's not coming up. Oh, it has. Nice. Energetic alloy. All of this sort of stuff. Yeah, we're doing good. We're doing well, guys. Right, I'm going to leave you there. Let all these quests just sort of pour over themselves. And I will see you guys for the next episode. Thank you very much for coming along to this, guys. Ender IO, start. Applied Energistics, start. And it all goes much better from here on out. Until next time, guys, I've been the Top Man as always. Stay safe.